Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Starting from the 5. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing from the gun here. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got McBride complete. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bucs 6-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Trey McBride, the touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Done.
They give to Irving to start this drive. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Set. 180. Regular, Rick. Scott.
Once again, Irving. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd.
Set. Watch out.
Baker now from the gun. McMillan on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The 35-yard line.
Set. Watch out.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Set. 180. Stop.
From the gun, Mayfield. He loses the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40.
Six. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially in the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19. Shot.
Air it out on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the puncher gives him new life and this first down. Looking to throw here. Cut out left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second and 6 coming up here.
79 Bronco. Come on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down from the 42.
Let's go. Head to 60. Head to 60.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They're throwing it. It's his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
60 Eagles. 60.
Second and 10, here's a pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey McBride. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tag. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Ready, right.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They're going to try to throw for it. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers, nothing.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 180.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
got first down here from the 36. Throwing, Baker. Right side. Oh, the football's loose. And the Cardinals pick it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done. They take it away on the fumble.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, set.
He's got it on the bootleg. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
That one's complete right side. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 20-zip lead. Ryland now for the extra point. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
Ride begins with a run by Irving. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable second down.
Real.
This is Irving on second. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take a safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So first down from the 41.
King. Start.
Right back to Irving now. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Here's the give to Irving. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Gainwell. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
Trying to run with Irving. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drop the lead back to 13. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. He'll come out throwing. Jump off caught by his back. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Looking quickly here. And he could have a free play here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll throw it. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. And Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals push the lead to 20. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. He fires one deep down the right. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing to the back of the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Buccaneers field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chad Wyman to kick off for Arizona.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
First down, here's Baker. Luka there to bring it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag drop. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Baker now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Mayfield now from the gun. This finds its target. That's Hill. This gets the 1st and more. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He takes it himself.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that one in the pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd down, looking for options. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at speed and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He gets him halfway there with a 3-yard gain. They'll need 3 more on 3rd and goal. Gets it again. And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
180.
Mayfield will throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Diving. It looks close. They say he caught it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. Saw the lead, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Looking in the air here. Completed to his running back. Massive hits, the ball's out. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Luda Baker bringing that one to an end.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
field, thrown out of the pistol. Finds Njoku, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bucs football, and their season on the line here as they trail. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Baker to throw. It's caught left side by Hill. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
15. And the Buccaneer first down.
20.
From the red zone on first. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
180.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. Catch made. And that play's brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Mayfield to throw again. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Well, 4th and goal, and you go quarterback sneak, Brock. You know this firsthand. You better trust those big boys to help you get that ball across the goal line.
You can almost feel it the second you get done uttering the play, right? It comes out of your mouth, and those linemen just give you that look. Like, yes, this is my chance to own the line of scrimmage, to move the people in front of me. That's a good call and better execution from the entire group.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively. That one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here we go. 60 back. 60 back row 80.
Third down from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. It is caught left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. 1st and 10 from the 43.
60 back. 3.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Head to 60. Head to 60. Go.
He'll throw it. That's his running back. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw it. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
1st and 10 at the 30.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Check that. Yep.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. Shoves him off. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Buccaneers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
20. Watch out.
From the gun, Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Agbuka. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. distance now to make up here on second down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did. Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Intended target there was David Njoku, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Catch made left side by Amuka. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
You look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
At the 38-yard line.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Get some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Let's go!
Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Complete to Bucky Irving. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Cardinals' 38-yard line.
Here he is to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
So a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Let's see if they can get him closer. And send a receiver left. Throwing now. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and short. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This a 54-yarder. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And his time expires. This game ends on that miss. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of, like, oh, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now, real time in front of our eyes.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.